Life is about rhythm. We vibrate. Our hearts are pumping blood. We are a rhythm machine. That's what we are. Mickey Hart. Drumming is truly the perfect art form, and I intend to show this today as we look at why you should play drums. Now, I know not all of us are musically inclined, but if you stick with me, I think you will agree that not only can you play drums, but that you absolutely should. Firstly, drumming is a great way to increase your overall well-being. It's a very physical activity that combines exercise both from your arms and your legs. It requires moments of intensity and ferocity, and also subtlety that helps to build your muscle and increase your physical well-being. An article by Roland Drumming further explains, quote, "Drumming is a very physical activity which involves the whole body. The act of playing, especially vigorous drumming, helps you to burn calories, build muscles, and increase stamina. Drumming also increases heart rate and blood flow, all the while you're focused on keeping the beat, so you will probably even build up a sweat. 30 minutes of drumming uses as many calories as a 20-kilometer bike ride," end quote. But drumming doesn't just stop at exercise. It also increases our social well-being. Drummers have built a very social community, and whether it's jamming with your friends or even playing with a band, drumming is fantastic for strengthening social ties. Drumming is also a brilliant way to unleash your creativity. For me, a lot of creativity comes from blending different styles and genres. In a recent solo, I focused on a jazz and metal fusion, and it was a ton of fun. It was one of the most exciting and fun things I have done in ages. This is just one of the many ways that drumming releases our creativity. When you couple this with the community, you can come to some genuinely beautiful pieces of music. If you look at legends like Buddy Rich, their creativity stands out. They bring forth new sounds that shake the entire music world, and this is something we all have the potential for. They're not insane legends that we could never aspire to. Rather, we can all have the ability to put our creativity to the kit and make something new and astounding that no one has ever heard before. Lastly, drumming is almost a form of conservation at this point. Modern music relies heavily on drumming machines and computers rather than allowing for human creativity, and this is truly tragic. An article by the music blog Supreme Tracks said drum machines, quote, "can create drum performances that sound indistinguishable to the average listeners. If you have a solid vision for the drum patterns you want to use in your music, you can often get drum tracks for much cheaper than hiring a real musician," end quote. This is taking over the modern music scene. The majority of Billboard songs have no real drummers involved. Gone are the days of drum legends like Buddy Rich and Dave Grohl. Now they have been phased out in exchange for the machines, destroying the human experience. Jojo Meyer put it perfectly in the documentary Between Zero and One, when he said, quote, "Digital computers are binary machines, which means they compute tasks making decisions between 0 and 1, yes or no. When we play music and generate it in real time, when we improvise, that decision-making process gets condensed to a degree where it surpasses our capability to make conscious decisions anymore. When that happens, I am entering the zone beyond 0 and 1. Beyond yes and no. This is a space that machines cannot access yet. That's the human experience, right between 0 and 1. Drumming is a dying art form, and it is our job to save it. And the fact that we can save it while benefiting mentally, physically, and socially makes it even better. So please, if you have ever thought about percussion, now is your time. Grab a pair of sticks and find out what kind of percussive beauty you can create. Thank you.